It is Easter weekend on the glamping site, and unfortunately we are not opening for Easter. And why are we not opening, Brian?
Because it's wet, 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 wet. You should have seen what Vicky did to me yesterday whilst we were getting things ready.
We're in another muddy predicament. We've got the buggy stuck.
No, you got the buggy stuck because you didn't listen to what I said.
And
you
then...
the wettest part. Now look at the state of me.
I've splattered him while we're trying to get it out.
Take to the field of what you've done to it. Not happy?
No, I know. Well, we're nearly out now. We'll be fine now.
Famous last words. So push the pedal and let's go. Okay. All you have to do is turn, push the Okay, there we go. Come on. No. Okay, now let's go. Why do we do this? I think it's time to sell up. Anybody want to buy a glamping site? It's really good fun, I tell you that. It's a real marriage tester too.
What, you're going to divorce me because I got the buggy stuck?
No, that's just about one of many things about running a glamping site.
Why is it raining?
So the reason Vicky got the buggy stuck was because we had to come and fix this panel that was blowing and it was going to hit into the dome. So we've just come.
Do you want another one there?
Yes, push it all the way to the ground and then let's bang it in.
What? So it's going to be an angle. Do you want it at an angle?
At this moment in time I don't really care, I just wanted to protect it from the wind.
Okay. Oh look, the sun's out now, Brian. Look at that, blue sky.
How on earth can we have had like 4 seasons in one day?
Oh my god, look at the state of you.
Yeah, that was you. Just you wait, I'll get you back.
Oh dear. Yeah, but I'm the one that's got to do the washing. Does it feel alright now? Yeah, it's just because that thing split, that's what it was. Okay, crisis averted. So we're back just to give you a little bit of an update as to what's been happening. We have been massively delayed by the weather, and I know us British people just love to moan about the weather, but there's a reason. It's because it doesn't stop raining.
You say that, but it's glorious blue sunshine now. And then yesterday we had, what, gale force winds and hail and rain, and then we had sun.
It's bonkers, absolutely
really mad.
Bonkers. So this is what's going down. We've actually got some grass. Look, it looks slightly green, but there's still a whole pile of mud and wet in this area. So this is where the stretch tent's going to be going, but we're not going to be able to put the stretch tent up for a while. As you can see, the bund has had a lot of slippage because of all the rain. We knew that it was going to settle, but we were hoping not for like a landslide. It's just so wet. We have got the drainage in here obviously, but parts of it are not drained. So yeah, it has suffered with quite a bit of slippage, which is very annoying. We just need the grass to grow so that it can bind it all together. So we open in about 4 weeks time, and there is an insane amount to do. This whole area, which was underwater a few months ago and has had all the drainage, is still underwater. It's not as bad as it was, obviously, but we've got a hell of a lot of work to do if we can let any guests in here. This all needs to dry out, some grass needs to grow. We need to redo this whole area. We've got the same issue down by the event dome as well, that it's quite swampy.
Yeah, swampy.
Luckily we haven't got any events in there until... Actually we do. Oh god, we've got the week before we open, we've got the like yoga-y people in there. Yeah.
That's the first time hearing about that. How on earth are we going to make this all to rights?
Well...
And we still got scaffold in there.
Yeah, well, we need to finish cleaning it.
When are you doing that?
I don't know. We're also making progress with the outdoor kitchen. So this kitchen is being built by my friend Emma's partner, who's a builder. So that's sort of how far they got in 3 days. So I think I'm going to take over now and try and finish it off, because our one is nearly finished. We just need to put the roof on, and there will be a full video out at some point of how we built the outdoor kitchens. They're going to make a massive difference to these 2 dames. I'm quite excited about it. This weekend we have some guests in the cottage, and so we needed to do a lot of sorting out before we could get the guests in, because we were having like a bit of a refurb, and then I accidentally took a booking when I shouldn't have taken a booking, because Airbnb opened up accidentally and caused us immense amounts of stress. So we were trying to sort that out in the awful, terrible, horrendous weather yesterday. So we've got guests coming in the cottage tomorrow. We got as far as building a little seating area, but it looks really tiny and pathetic. And really, they're not going to be able to use it because we haven't finished the patio yet. And we're now just trying to move this gigantic pile of whatever that's come out of the bushes over there. But we can't do it with the tractor because the tractor keeps getting stuck because it won't stop raining. And so we're just trying to do it by hand.
Oh, God.
This is so last week back.
Mummy, I'm filming your pants right now.
Don't film my pants. What are you doing?
Why is it so windy?
Okay, so we've got rid of all the stuff over there.
Showing people what it looks like. So much rain makes a quagmire.
Okay, so we've got rid of all the stuff and now it's just an absolute muddy mud pit. But at least there's not a great big pile of brush there now. Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. So now we're just getting rid of all the stone, like the leftover patio slabs. Don't know where we're going to put those. This is the windswept look / frozen to the bone. It's horrendous. We've got guests arriving in the cottage today, so we've had a really good tidy up around the cottage where they park, a good tidy up around like their kind of gardeny area, and now we're just using some of the wood chip that came from a chopped down tree to redo the play area because they've got 3 kids. They're probably going to be using this play area down here. We're to the wire. I mean, they're coming in at 3:30 and it's now 1:45. But that's the usual for us, isn't it? So let's get this wood chip spread and then I'll show you in the cottage. Thank you. Oh God, about 10? Ah, that's better. I love a nice newly wood chip play area. Makes me happy. Okay, cool. Next job, William. What's the next job? Okay, so I'm just going to fill you in what's going on with the cottage. So I accidentally, when we changed over booking systems, I accidentally managed to open up bookings for the cottage, like fully open up on Airbnb. Basically, we had Airbnb set to request a book, but when I changed our booking system, it went and switched it from snoozed, because we were refurbing it, to book freely whenever and right now, instant book. So then I got a booking pretty much straight away for the cottage for Easter weekend. So this has meant that we've had to stop proceedings of the refurbishment, and so we've just got so far. So we've got guests coming in today. So where we haven't obviously done any of the knock-throughs yet, because so they can stay in it, all that's happened is the bathroom's been completely refurbed. So we've got a new shower, same toilet and sink, but new tiles everywhere, fresh coat of paint, and the shower's much nicer. So I'm glad that is done, and also the patio area is done. It's just really frustrating because it meant we have to like stop, can't do any more, and then I've got bookings in it from now. The next booking's in like 3 weeks' time, so I don't know whether they're going to be able to get all the next part done before the next booking. So it's really cocked us up, which is very annoying. But anyway, it is what it is. We've got a guest coming in here today, so everything's done. There's 3 children in this room. Yeah, parents in here. So that's all good. I've just, as it's Easter weekend, I've just left the kids some Easter eggs and some bread and eggs and milk in the fridge. So yes, it'd be weird to have our first guest when we're not already prepared and everything's so muddy and wet and horrible, but at least they're in a cottage with Wi-Fi and telly and that sort of thing, so you know, could be worse. Our guests arrived and the sun was shining, so that was good. We also did a massive epic Easter egg hunt with all our friends, and had a trip to the local fun fair. So we all feel a bit more refreshed and energised, ready to get this site sorted in the next 4 weeks for guests arriving. It will all get done and it will all be fine. Last episode, we set you a challenge of trying to work out where in the world Brian would like to start a glamping site. We had some really good guesses: Bolivia, Peru, Canada, Alaska. But what is the actual answer, Brian?
The actual answer, or the place that I would love to build a glamping site, is in the United States of America. Now the reason for that is they've got a really up and coming glamping scene there. We went to the glamping show last year and I was absolutely blown away by all the really cool structures there, and then just talking to the people at the glamping show where they were telling me all about the amounts of land they got.
Oh yeah,
with,
they're
like,
mountains
mountains
and
and lakes and woodlands. And it just totally filled me with utter jealousy of how much I would love to be able to build a glamping site out there. So that's where it would be, in the United States of America. I'm not quite sure in what state. Maybe I'd have to do some research, but yeah, the US. That's where I would be.
Unfortunately, Brian, nobody guessed America.
In that case, I think we'll have to roll it on to next week.
So, what is your challenge set for the viewer for this week then?
So anybody that has been on the channel for a while will know that we go and visit lots of different glamping sites, and we have seen a lot of glamping sites. So I think the question for this week is, which out of all the glamping sites that we have visited was my favourite? The one that I would really like to go and stay in and have a week just to relax at.
So not just in the UK, anywhere we've been to visit a glamping site in the world?
Anywhere in the world of glamping sites that we have visited and stayed at.
And they are all, this is a big clue, every single one of them has a video on our channel.
Exactly.
So maybe you need to go back and have a look and see. We've got a playlist actually called Inspirational Glamping Sites, and they're all listed in there. So see if you can guess which one is Brian's absolute favourite. So yes, if you run a glamping site, let us know if you've opened for Easter weekend, whether you're having the same issues with the mud as we are.
I think everybody in the UK is.
I think everybody in the UK is, yeah. And what can we expect to see coming up?
Well, it'll be you completing those sheds that you've built for the outdoor kitchens.
Oh.
And then it'll be us getting the place ready to take on the first guests.
But also, we have a trip to Prague coming up because I somehow am talking at the first glamping conference in Prague, which is in 2 weeks' time.
That'd be
so
exciting.
we will bring you that video as well. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to put your guesses in the comments and we will let you know on our next video who is the winner. See you soon.